Welcome to another video, and this video is going to be a little bit more personal than the other videos that I usually make, but I wanted to go into a little bit of like a past, present, future, kind of like a year in review, and what's happening now and what I'd like to do in the future for the new year that's coming up. Maybe some New Year's resolutions, things like that, but I don't know. But welcome if you haven't been on my channel. Appreciate you coming along for the ride. So yeah, it's been an interesting year. I kind of got, as far as the channel goes, I got off to a late start. Um, yeah, I'm not sure. Had some stuff going on in my personal life. Uh, didn't really have that creative video drive in the earlier part of the year, and I just jumped right into it in around April. Did some stuff, did Sonic Superstars that I had been planning on doing for a while. Did a Milk Cat Pogs video, the Sonic 1 hold up video. Also went to one of my favorite conventions in the Southeast Game Exchange. That was really fun. Got to do a panel there, got to host a panel, so that was really fun. Um, Dreamcast 25th anniversary. Honestly, there was a lot of anniversaries this year. A lot of 30th and 25th and 20th anniversaries of stuff that I really wanted to cover, but it kind of felt forced, so I don't know. But I also went into some Space Harrier ports, which I'm a big fan of Space Harrier, Diablo installing on Windows 95. Yeah, so went through quite a few different variety of videos, and just try to kind of get my sea legs a little bit. Try to really stretch myself and do things kind of creatively. Try to really put myself to task at putting out a video a week for a little bit of time there, just to see if I could do it, see what the creative challenges were, the editing challenges, content challenges, life balance, stuff like that. And I learned a lot. Definitely learned a lot in the past year about myself and the kinds of content that I like, and just want to go ahead and throw it out there. If you liked any of those videos, go ahead and put a comment below about what video you liked best from this past year. If you haven't seen any of my videos, or you don't, I didn't see a whole lot of them, I definitely recommend going and checking out them. Some of my favorites were the Sonic Superstars review or coverage, I should say, where I give my thoughts about it. Space Harrier ports is really fun, and the Sonic 1 hold up. So the Sonic stuff I really enjoy. The retro PC stuff is always fun because I feel like I revisit stuff that I haven't visited in a long time, and there's a lot of stuff that I'm stacking up that I want to cover that is new to me. Even though they're old, it's old, new stuff to me. And so I really want to share that nostalgia with y'all. And that's kind of why I'm here. And, why I do a lot of the content that I do is to share the insight that I have in living through these different generations of retro video games and computers, and even retro media, with Shaun of the Dead, content that I did in the past year. The anniversary for that came up, 20th anniversary, so that was very nostalgic for me. But I love to share content. I love to share my excitement of the content with you all. So let me know if you have any suggestions, if there's anything that you really like to see, anything that you do want to see, let me know. Because at present, I'm basically working on some of I hate to call it work-life balance, but it's kind of the best way to describe it. My 9 to 5 type of thing, 8 to 5 job, normal day job that I have, combining that with wanting to really reset a lot of the stuff that I do in my personal life. And I know there's a lot of people kind of going through that phase in the past few years about, not making work define their lives. Well, that's kind of a big thing that I want to focus on is, how can I get fulfillment from my artistic stuff that I do, whether it's photography or painting or just, going through and talking about things that I enjoy from my past, and collections, and new old content and old new stuff, So that's kind of the stuff that I'm going through right now, and really getting the balance of getting something that I feel like is worthwhile putting out into the world. I don't want to just throw something out there just to talk, because, even though there are certain aspects, certain points in time where I do enjoy speaking and talking with people about things, I I don't like the sound of my own voice. So editing a video can be kind of grating for me sometimes, but I'm working on a lot of that stuff and working on some different balances for, again, personal work life. Trying to make sure that I'm staying healthy and focused, and sometimes the struggle bus pulls in. You're just not feeling it. So that's the reality, right? But that being said, for the future, especially with the past that I've learned in the past year or so, past couple of years, I really want to do more retro PC stuff, a lot more install videos, more retrospectives. I definitely want to do some more Sonic videos because I really enjoy Sonic. I really should probably do just like a my thoughts video on a new Sonic movie that came out. I really enjoyed that. But I also want to do some more conventions. Southeast Game Exchange, I'm looking forward to that as well. Again, in the new year, I really want to go, and I want to cover some more live local events. That's something where it's kind of funny, but I have this aversion to being like out there in a public space as a public person, talking with people, like holding a camera, going around saying, "Hey, look at this." That's not kind of my natural state. I'm getting more comfortable doing that. I think Southeast Game Exchange stuff has really been propelling me to do more of that the past couple of years. But definitely, again, more retro PC, more retro console, more retro local events. Maybe, some of the local stores, retro stores, I want to cover them. I don't want to throw a whole bunch of stuff out there and promise things and then not jump in and actually do things. I don't want to put the cart before the horse type of thing. I don't want to speak things that I don't end up doing and then disappoint myself and disappoint you. So I'm not going to say anything really specific. There's a bunch of things that I really want to work on, and I just have to give myself the time, give myself the allowance to do that, sit in front of a camera, maybe plan out some different shots. I used to do a lot more pre-planned B-roll stuff where I'm patching together video of things on, consoles on a desk and things like that. And I haven't done that as much this past year. So I want to try to mix and match that, give myself a bit more time to edit and have those more quality videos. But the more time I do that, the less videos come out, if that makes sense, because I'm not giving myself the total amount of time to edit. But anyways, I digress. So the future, just want to do more stuff, more videos about retro stuff, retro conventions, meeting people in person. So yeah, if there are any conventions, any events that are happening in the Southeast United States, let me know. I'd love to attend them. Let the event organizers know. I'd love to be a part of it, because that's something I've always wanted to do. And I think dipping my toes in with Southeast Game Exchange this past year and being a panelist was something that brought me a lot of joy, and it was very exciting, and I put a bunch of work into my presentation, and I had a lot of fun. So I got to meet a lot of people, got to see a lot of people that I had seen before in previous conventions, like G to the Next Level, shout out. Got to see my friends at Laconic Software with their TurboGrafx games, a lot of familiar vendors, things like that. So I want to do more of that. So if there are conventions going on, I don't want to say it really, but invite me. I'd like to go. So that would be really fun. Um, and of course, we'll do some content around it. Oh, another thing too that has always been part of, not really. I mean, I guess my channel, in a way, for sure, in a light way, but I've been doing a lot of Extra Life charity events. So every year, I've been doing that for over a decade now, raising money for sick kids and mainly focusing around the November period. But if I can get my butt in gear and plan out some more, like every month, every 2 month live stream, that's always a fun thing. You know, newer games, retro games, raising money for kids, sick kids. That's something I always enjoy doing. So I'm gonna continue to do that. And yeah, so that's it. Yeah, so anything, any kind of suggestions, words of encouragement, definitely would highly appreciate that in the comments below. And I don't like to shill my channel too much, but uh, honestly, if you find something interesting, if you find a video interesting, totally share it in whatever group you're in. Share it with your friends. Let me know if you want to see more of specific content. I love that engagement. I love seeing what people like, what don't, what doesn't resonate with people. Subscribe, of course. That's always something that we'll keep that gravy train rolling with more people seeing it. The more people that are subscribed, the more people that engage, the more people that it'll feed the algorithm. And that's what the more videos I put out consistently, that's gonna help fuel that. So yeah, feeding the algorithm only makes the content better, makes the suggestions better, makes me continue to put more of my personal time aside, because this is totally just a passion project. This is something I enjoy doing. I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I'm a full-time make money doing a day-to-day job, and I enjoy this. I live, breathe retro games, pop culture. I don't give myself enough time to even play games, so I feel like for me, 2025 is going to be the year of the backlog, the year of going through and playing games that I either haven't finished, or I want to finish, or are something I picked up and has been sitting on my shelf for 2 decades and I haven't played it. So that's one of my things that I really want to focus on. Again, I don't want to say too much because I don't want it to not happen and be disappointed, but I need to give myself more time to relax, to enjoy this, enjoy the channel, enjoy gaming, enjoy you all. So, and I really do appreciate it, because I'm here to have fun, but I'm also here to entertain, to inform, to just stretch my creative legs a little bit, practice some public speaking skills, I guess, because I'm speaking to you directly now, and I like to talk with people in social environments at certain capacities, even though I am kind of shy. But this, I'm here for you. I'm here because of you and your continued engagement and support. I really appreciate it. So thank you again. Without you, I would not be making this content, and I probably would not be as driven to make this content, to be honest. So thank you again for all of your amazing comments, all of your support, and I hope to see you all in 2025 at a convention, at an event, online, in the comments, on social media. You can always follow me, subscribe to me here. I'm also on Instagram. You could find all my links below. I'm also on Facebook as well. So Instagram, Facebook, Threads is always kind of tied in there. Those are the main ones. Blue Sky, I'm a member, but I don't really post things like that. So social media is kind of weird, but YouTube and Instagram are kind of my two biggest ones, and everything else kind of revolves around that. So videos, YouTube, more daily, weekly, non-YouTube-y type content, Instagram. So you'll find me there, and I will see you on the next video. I hope you all have a great new year. I will see you soon, and have fun, be safe, be well, and game on.